now I'm going to take you behind the scenes of Shambala. This is how we do what we do every day. But remember, we cannot do what we do without your help. This is the freezer. So from the freezer, the food goes from the freezer, that's a little extra support, to the thawing rack. From the thawing rack, it goes to the meat room. After the meat room, come with me, I'll show you the meat room. This is from the freezer, the thawing rack, and this is the meat room. So in the meat room, the food gets processed, then we bring it out to the main population and feed all of the animals. So everybody's getting ready to eat. It's early morning, but here's the variety. So you have beef, you have chicken, you have Nebraska. A lot of things equal animals. It's a ranch. So inside here is where we keep our tractor. You cannot run a ranch without a tractor. Over here is one of our transport trailers. If we have to move an animal around, and people ask us that all the time, how do you move them? Well, we coax them into a trailer. So we're really taking you behind the scenes and showing you stuff that it takes to keep this place running. Let's go see some. Another very important piece of equipment for this property. Our water truck. We got a grant for this thing many years ago, and I signed a piece of paper that I'm not supposed to say who gave us the grant. We would love to, but we're not supposed to say. But anyway, we got a grant for a water truck. It has a cannon, has its side sprayers. It's a very, very, very important piece of equipment. So we built this whole thing so we can fill it, so we can protect it. Out here in the desert, you must protect your equipment. So there is a lot to this. Now, let's go see some more. I would have thought a tractor, a water truck, a field would equal taking care of this animal. All of that stuff plays important parts to this facility. Without that stuff, you're not doing it right. We're not saying we're perfect. We're just saying we've been doing this for a long time and we know how to do it. Let's go see some more. Asks all the time, how big are your compounds? And we're really proud of the size of our compounds. This is Alexander's compound. 1 tiger, 1 compound. So there's no disputing. I'm going to tell you how big this thing is. One tiger, 1 compound. And 20 feet, 3 inches. Now let's see how wide it is. That's wide. A big compound for 1 tiger. Alexander's compound was 120 feet long. Willow and Aspen's compound was 125 feet long. Let's see how long Jet's compound is. $168 feet, 10 inches. Once again, a tiger, Mindy. All of that stuff equals taking care of this tiger. People don't realize this tiger looks like it's in a small little enclosure. It's not. This tiger, Mindy, has this enclosure. And see how this enclosure opens up into that enclosure. Then these two enclosures open up into this bigger enclosure. Taking a walk with Mindy. Kind of a nice Friday morning. You know how everybody wants to exercise and take their morning walk? Well, take your morning walk with a tiger. Or not. Mindy, come on. We're supposed to be walking. Come on. Yeah. And you can jog with your tiger. Then right over here, we have our bobcat. He is right there. That's just a regular old bobcat. And they just get grouchy. Hi. We have always had this field for fire safety, a defendable space, a place for the fire department to go to have a command center if there's a fire in the canyon. It's something very important to Shambala. One thing it's missing is another trailer. We need trailers so our staff can stay here. If anybody has a trailer and they want to donate it now to the Roar Foundation. But all kidding aside, this is part of the Roar Foundation Shambala Preserve. Without this, we would be negligent in a defendable space for fires. So see, it all equals animals. Unbelievably necessary. This huge gate, this gate opens up, both sides of it open up, so therefore you can get an emergency vehicle through this property, into this property, without the emergency vehicle having a hassle getting in. Very, very important. And look, all of the shade, all of these guys need shade. It's obvious. But we had to put the shade in, unfortunately. And fortunately. Look, that's an old bobcat. But she's doing great. It's feeding time. Everybody's getting ready to eat. See, in all these pathways, they are wide enough to get an emergency vehicle through this property at all times. Like I said, there's so many little nuts and bolts to this to do it properly, to do it legally. That's our sign-in center when we are able to open up to the public. In the past, that is where the public signs their waivers. Everybody has to sign a waiver prior to coming into the property. And now we don't know what the new rules are going to be. Everybody wearing face masks, be 6 feet apart. We have no idea. But they will tell us, and we will tell you when we're able to open again. So in the meantime, while we're closed, we really appreciate all of your donations. Everybody out there that has donated. And then in the past, when we're open, we have a whole pool of volunteers that we are so thankful for our volunteers. But our staff, our volunteers aren't here now because we're not open. But our staff, we have been working every single day. These animals do not eat without us, so we are here and we are going to stay here, and we do it with your donations. So thank you. Excuse me, that's for the birds.